Good har morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Life is a collection of moments, and the strength to face each day comes not from grand gestures, but from the small, consistent habits we nurture within ourselves. These habits build the foundation of our character, resilience, and success. The beautiful truth is that strength, mental, emotional, and physical, is not something we are simply born with. It's something we cultivate every single day. Today, I want to share with you 5 essential habits that, when practiced daily, can transform the way you live, love, and lead. These habits are not just actions, they are commitments to ourselves, promises that we will show up fully no matter the challenges. Let's explore these 5 steps to strengthening our lives, step by step. First habit A. Begin with gratitude. The very first step to strengthening yourself every day is to cultivate the habit of gratitude. Gratitude is more than just a polite thank you or a fleeting feeling of happiness. It is a powerful mindset that rewires how we perceive our world. When you begin your day with gratitude, you consciously choose to focus on what you have rather than what you lack. This simple shift in perspective can transform your entire outlook on life. Think about how often we wake up and immediately rush into the chaos of our responsibilities, our to-do lists, and the pressures waiting to pull us in every direction. We often overlook the quiet beauty that surrounds us, the gentle morning light, the breath in our lungs, the opportunity to live another day. Starting your day with gratitude invites you to pause and appreciate these small but profound gifts. It anchors your mind and heart in the present, creating a calm and centered foundation for whatever challenges may come. Gratitude is like a muscle that grows stronger the more you exercise it. At first, it might feel unnatural or difficult to find things to be grateful for, especially during tough times. But with consistent practice, your ability to recognize blessings even in the midst of struggle will deepen. This habit builds emotional resilience because it trains your brain to seek light in the darkness, hope in the uncertainty, and peace amidst chaos. Research has shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience numerous benefits, from improved mental health to better sleep and stronger relationships. Gratitude releases dopamine and serotonin. The brains feel good, chemicals which naturally boost your mood and increase feelings of happiness. Beyond the science, gratitude fosters humility. It reminds us that we are part of a larger story connected to others and the world around us. To begin this habit, start small. Each morning, before you jump out of bed or reach for your phone, silently name 3 things you are grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Perhaps the warmth of your blanket, the kindness of a loved one, or the chance to pursue your dreams. Over time, this practice will become as natural as breathing, a daily ritual that infuses your life with purpose and joy. Moreover, gratitude expands beyond the individual. It strengthens relationships and communities. When you express genuine thanks to those around you, you nurture bonds of trust, love, and respect. This ripple effect of kindness and acknowledgement creates a more compassionate and supportive environment, one where everyone feels valued. The power of gratitude is not just in feeling it privately, but in sharing it openly. Remember, gratitude is not about denying hardships or pretending everything is perfect. It is about recognizing that despite difficulties, there is always something good worth appreciating. It is a courageous act that fuels hope and nurtures your spirit even in the darkest moments. When you start your day with gratitude, you equip yourself with an unshakable strength, a strength rooted not in circumstance, but in your attitude. In conclusion, beginning each day with gratitude is the first essential habit to build strength. It creates a positive framework for your mindset, opens your heart, and invites resilience into your life. So, commit to this practice and watch as it transforms your days from routine to meaningful, from overwhelming to manageable, and from ordinary to extraordinary. Second habit, commit to intentional learning. The second essential habit to strengthen yourself every day is to commit to intentional learning. Life is a continuous journey of growth, and learning is the vehicle that drives us forward. It's not just about acquiring knowledge or skills, but about cultivating a mindset that embraces curiosity, openness, and the courage to evolve. When you commit to learning with intention, you invest in your most valuable asset, yourself. Intentional learning means making a conscious choice each day to seek new insights, whether big or small. It might be reading a book, listening to a podcast, asking questions, or reflecting on your experiences. The key is to approach learning not as a passive activity, but as an active pursuit, one that requires focus, discipline, and an eagerness to understand the world more deeply. This habit fuels your intellectual growth and sharpens your critical thinking. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, the ability to learn continuously is more crucial than ever. Industries evolve, technologies advance, and ideas shift rapidly. By committing to learning daily, you build adaptability and remain relevant. This habit prevents stagnation and prepares you to meet new challenges with confidence, transforming uncertainty into opportunity. Beyond professional growth, intentional learning enriches your personal life. It broadens your perspectives, deepens your empathy, and fosters creativity. When you learn about different cultures, philosophies, or viewpoints, you cultivate a richer understanding of humanity. This expanded awareness helps you connect more authentically with others and navigate life's complexities with greater wisdom. Moreover, intentional learning is a profound act of self-respect. It signals that you value your potential enough to invest time and energy into it. This commitment to yourself boosts your self-esteem and motivates you to set higher goals. Every new lesson learned is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. A version that is empowered, knowledgeable, and ready to contribute meaningfully to the world. To build this habit, start by setting aside a dedicated time each day for learning. It could be as little as 15 minutes, but consistency matters more than quantity. Choose topics that inspire you and challenge your current beliefs. Keep a journal to jot down new ideas and reflections, turning your learning into a dialogue with yourself. Over time, you will notice how this habit enriches your thinking and expands your horizons. Intentional Bar. The EOS learning also teaches humility, the awareness that no matter how much you know, there is always more to discover. It keeps arrogance in check and opens the door to growth. It invites you to be a lifelong student of life, someone who embraces mistakes as lessons and failures as stepping stones. This mindset is the foundation of resilience and innovation. In essence, committing to intentional learning every day is a powerful way to strengthen your mind and spirit. It keeps you curious, grounded, and prepared for whatever life throws your way. Make learning a sacred daily ritual and watch how it transforms your journey into one of endless growth and fulfillment. Third habit A. Prioritize physical movement. The third essential habit to strengthen every single day is to prioritize physical movement. Our bodies are the vessels that carry us through every experience, every challenge, and every triumph in life. They deserve our care, attention, and respect. Movement is not just about exercise for appearance's sake. It is a vital act of self-love that nurtures your physical health, sharpens your mind, and elevates your spirit. When you make daily movement a priority, you acknowledge that your body and mind are deeply connected. The simple act of moving releases endorphins, those natural chemicals in the brain that boost mood and reduce stress. This biochemical reaction reminds us that physical activity is one of the most accessible and powerful ways to foster mental clarity, emotional balance, and overall well-being. Incorporating movement into your day doesn't mean you need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. It's about listening to your body's needs and responding with kindness and consistency. Whether it's stretching in the morning, taking a brisk walk during lunch, or practicing yoga in the evening, any form of physical activity strengthens your muscles, improves circulation, and energizes your entire being. Beyond the immediate physical benefits, prioritizing movement cultivates discipline and perseverance, qualities that spill over into every other aspect of life. When you commit to a daily movement routine, you practice showing up for yourself even when motivation wanes. This commitment builds character, resilience, and self-trust, reinforcing the belief that you are worthy of care and effort. Movement also deepens your connection to the present moment. When you engage in physical activity, your mind naturally focuses on your body's sensations, your breath, and your surroundings. This mindfulness anchors you in the here and now, calming racing thoughts and easing anxiety. Over time, this practice enhances your emotional strength and helps you navigate life's stresses with greater ease. Physical movement is an investment in your longevity. It improves heart health, strengthens bones, boosts immunity, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. The simple habit of moving daily is a gift you give your future self, a way of ensuring that you maintain vitality, independence, and quality of life as you age. To make this habit sustainable, find activities that bring you joy. Movement should never feel like a punishment or a chore, but a celebration of what your body can do. Experiment with dancing, swimming, hiking, or even gardening. Anything that gets you moving and smiling. Set realistic goals, listen to your body's signals, and allow rest when needed. In summary, prioritizing physical movement every day is a cornerstone habit that strengthens not just your body, but your entire life. It fuels your energy, sharpens your focus, calms your mind, and empowers your spirit. By honoring your body with regular movement, you lay the foundation for a healthier, more vibrant, and resilient you. Fourth habit, practice mindful presence. The fourth essential habit to strengthen yourself every day is to practice mindful presence. In today's world, we are constantly pulled in 1,000 directions between screens, deadlines, notifications, and endless to-do lists. Our minds often race ahead, caught in worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindful presence invites us to slow down, to anchor ourselves in the present moment, and to truly experience life as it unfolds. Mindfulness is not simply about quieting the mind. It is about paying deliberate, non-judgmental attention to what is happening right now. When you practice mindful presence, you become aware of your thoughts, emotions, bodily sensations, and surroundings without trying to change or escape them. This habit allows you to engage deeply with life rather than skim along the surface, cultivating a profound sense of calm and clarity. Being fully present strengthens emotional resilience. When you notice your feelings as they arise without immediately reacting, you create space to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. This skill empowers you to manage stress, reduce anxiety, and navigate difficult conversations or situations with grace and patience. Over time, mindful presence nurtures emotional intelligence, helping you understand yourself and others on a deeper level. Practicing mindfulness also enhances your relationships. When you listen with full attention, without distraction or judgment, you communicate respect and care. This presence creates genuine connection and trust. It transforms ordinary interactions into moments of meaningful engagement. People feel seen and heard, which strengthens bonds and fosters empathy and compassion. To cultivate this habit, start with small moments throughout your day. It could be feeling the warmth of your morning coffee, noticing the colors of the sky during a walk, or tuning into your breath during a brief pause. These simple acts of awareness train your brain to return to the present more naturally, even amid chaos. Mindfulness is also a practice of acceptance. It teaches you to embrace life as it is without resisting or denying reality. This acceptance doesn't mean resignation, but rather a courageous openness to what life brings. It frees you from the exhausting cycle of judgment and regret, allowing you to focus your energy on what you can influence. Beyond personal benefits, mindful presence helps you become a better leader, friend, and partner. When you bring full attention to your roles and responsibilities, your actions become more intentional and impactful. You create space for creativity, problem solving, and innovation because you are grounded and focused. In conclusion, practicing mindful presence every day is a transformative habit that strengthens your mind, heart, and relationships. It invites peace amid the noise and deepens your experience of life's beauty and complexity. By cultivating mindfulness, you choose to live fully awake, aware, and connected to yourself and the world around you. Fifth habit, Zay. Reflect and reset each evening, the final, yet profoundly important habit to strengthen yourself every single day is to reflect and reset each evening. Our days are filled with countless experiences, some joyful, some challenging, and others seemingly mundane. Taking intentional time at the end of each day to look back and process these moments is a powerful practice that grounds us in self-awareness and prepares us for the future with clarity and purpose. Reflection is more than just replaying the events of the day. It is a thoughtful examination of what happened, how you responded, and what you learned. This habit invites you to engage honestly and compassionately with yourself. It allows you to celebrate your achievements and acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small, while also identifying areas for growth without self-criticism or regret. When you reflect daily, you begin to notice patterns in your behavior, thoughts, and emotions. This awareness is the foundation of change because you cannot improve what you do not understand. It gives you the power to recognize what serves you well and what holds you back. Reflection cultivates wisdom, a deep knowing that guides your decisions and actions toward alignment with your values and goals. Resetting is the natural complement to reflection. After looking honestly at the day that passed, resetting means consciously letting go of what you cannot change and setting your intentions for tomorrow. This process clears your mind of lingering stress, worries, or disappointments, creating mental space for renewal and hope. It is a gentle reminder that each day is a fresh opportunity to move forward. Establishing an evening ritual of reflection and reset helps to calm your nervous system, improving your sleep and overall well-being. When you release mental clutter before bed, you invite restorative rest. This habit strengthens your body and mind, making you more resilient and ready to face the next day with energy and focus. To make this habit effective, consider keeping a journal. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and lessons creates a tangible record of your journey. It helps clarify your mind and provides a safe space for expression. Over time, journaling becomes a trusted companion that supports your growth and reminds you of how far you have come. Reflection and reset also deepen your gratitude practice. As you review your day, you naturally find moments to appreciate, kind gestures received, progress made, or simple pleasures enjoyed. This reinforces positivity and nurtures a hopeful mindset, even when the day was difficult. Importantly, this habit fosters self-compassion. When you reflect, it's easy to focus on what went wrong, but the practice calls for kindness toward yourself. Recognize that you are human, imperfect, and learning. Treat yourself with the same understanding and patience you would offer a dear friend. This kindness builds emotional strength and a resilient spirit. By embracing this habit, you create a sacred space for yourself each evening, a pause to honor your experiences, release burdens, and welcome new possibilities. It transforms the end of your day from a mere routine into a meaningful ritual of healing and growth. In conclusion, reflecting and resetting each evening is a vital habit that strengthens your self-awareness, nurtures your emotional health, and prepares you to meet life with renewed clarity and purpose. Commit to this practice, and you will find that every day, no matter how challenging, becomes a stepping stone toward a more balanced, fulfilled, and empowered you.